Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner. You join me here doing the first of the GR Enterprise contracts, and this one is of course Mountain Maze, picked completely at random. But what I've done is I've loaded the truck up, loaded the trailer up, set the time to 6 in the morning, and we're ready to go. It's a bit of a journey away. We have to take 1 wooden planks and 2 barrels of fuel. Fuel, of course, is in the truck. Up to the polar base in Mountain River. It's going to be an interesting journey. This road to get here was quite interesting. It took me quite a little while to get here to pick up these wooden planks, but that's okay. This road is proving interesting. Hopefully this side of the road is as challenging as the side that I came in on. But I've set a couple of way markers just so I know where to turn, but it's gonna hopefully be quite an interesting contract. I've been having a look through the contracts for GR Enterprises and it's quite interesting. There's some really good ones and there's some really big ones as well, which will be absolutely awesome to get on with. We'll do at least one of those big ones this week. I just want to carry on the way I'm facing. Now, of course, we're using the Royal BM for this. The only downside to this truck is a little tippy now that I've raised the suspension. But other than that, it's an absolute monster. It shouldn't have any issue at all dragging that trailer around. Of course, it does help when you're not stuck on a log or a big rock. But that's what the winch is for. We're going to have to take it somewhat easy because, like I said, this truck is a little bit on the tippy side. But we should manage it just fine. I have tidied up all the trucks from yesterday's episode, which is always a bonus. So they're all back in to garages. And they're not all in the same garage, of course, because I have too many to fit in the one garage. But that's a good problem to have. This road is great fun so far. Very challenging, very different, very interesting. I don't know if I've ever actually been all the way along this road. It would imply that I have to go that way, but I mean I could. I'll just carry on the way I'm going. That way looks a bit unnecessarily hilly. Probably not wise for this truck in its current configuration. So as for the plan this week, I was originally going to be doing a different game to the channel, but I can't pull myself away from SnowRunner right now. So for the time being, SnowRunner is going to be daily. So if you're watching these as they come out and you're enjoying them, then you'll be happy to hear that at least for this entire week, I will be doing this game all 7 days. And we might introduce another game at the weekend as a second video, but for now, I can guarantee the 7 days of SnowRunner. This is the ridge where we fixed that pipeline behind us just a handful of episodes ago with the banana barge. This truck really is impressing me with how capable it is. Might have to look at doing some modifications to the Tiger and get it up to snuff as well. It's a good truck, but I haven't upgraded it in a very long time. There we are on the slippery roads. Very slippery roads. It's a lot of wheel spin, but not an awful lot of go. Some of the jobs, or some of the contracts for this company, there's no way we're going to be able to do it in one vehicle. Well, we would, but it would be several trips for some of the contracts. This is one of the smaller contracts that only requires the items that you see on the screen just now. But a little bit later on I will show you some of the other contracts, and obviously we will be doing them all, which will be great fun. Some of them, like I said, are really sizable contracts. I could have probably done this company first, and it would have probably made life a little bit easier, because the other two companies have been quite straightforward compared to this one. So we have left the best for last as such. Here we are in Mountain River. Let's have a little look where we're going. All the way up the top there. So I just want to follow this road down and around the top. Easy enough. We'll stop for fuel en route as well. Actually, while we're there, let's have a look at some of these other contracts. 5 oil barrels to the aerodrome. Nice and easy job, just repetitive. This one requires quite a few, so that will be more than a single trip. Town supplies will probably be, could maybe do that on a single trip. Aerodrome logs, not my favourite thing to do in the world. They're painful to do. Medium logs are fine. Long logs, I hate, but we'll see about doing that. And this one, again, nice and simple. A lot of things to be moved, but nice and simple. Actually get everything from here, so that'll be really simple. This one as well, straightforward. More logs. Again, quite a lot of items, but easy enough. Yet more logs. This one, Order Master Supreme. So oversized cargo, concrete slab and cement, metal beams, concrete slabs, cargo container and cargo container, delivering everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So that one will be great fun. And we've got Cargo Apocalypse, which doesn't look like much. 3 large pipe and 4 concrete blocks. Not particularly challenging at all. We've got far away, which again is more logs, and then 8 bricks and 4 concrete slabs, which will be, it'll be something. There's some decent sized jobs in there, and I'm looking forward to them. We will try and get through 1 or 2 of them this week. There's more than a week's worth of contracts there for us to do, so we will pick and choose the ones that we do. Try and not crash the truck, even though we could get the cargo that I currently have. I could get it on this map, but I got it from the other map instead, because that's where I was. We are nice and fueled up. Truck's not too badly damaged either. A couple of minor dings and dents here and there. So let me know in the comments what contract you're looking forward to the most. The other thing that's worth pointing out, although I do strive to have daily uploads, there's just a small commitment that I have just now for the next 3 to 4 weeks that may interrupt that ever so slightly, but I'll do my best to minimise that so that it hopefully doesn't affect the daily uploads. But if there is the odd day where there isn't a video, don't worry, it's not a sign of things to come, it just means I've not been able to get a video done on that particular day. but that will be the case for the next 3 or 4 weeks or so. There's that corner that I'm always terrified of falling off. Not too far from the destination at all now. This is probably the easiest job. There is other easy jobs, but this one's probably the easiest. I'll just force our way around all these obstacles as the trailer tries to overtake us. Sure, if I was to get these from this map, it would maybe be a little bit more challenging. Not that it was particularly easy to get those wooden planks, but let's just have a look here. Don't know why that's there. Not that it was particularly easy to get those wooden planks, but it could have been worse. It absolutely could have been worse. Let's try and not overshoot our junction here. Taking this little dirt track down to the left. Not sure if I've ever actually been down here or not. I probably have. But given what we've already driven through, this will be a walk in the park. Absolutely no problems at all with this little puddle we've got here in the lakes. Don't imagine it's going to be very difficult. This is, as far as I can tell, how difficult it is to get to the regions in the first place tells you the difficulty of each region. And I think this was the second region I came to, so not the most difficult terrain here. There we are. Didn't even need a lower range, whereas earlier on, prior to this video, I actually did need to use lower range. Very rare occurrence, but it did happen. And around the time that I took the thumbnail, in fact. But here we are. $2,150, and that is that done. We're just under $50,000 now. And you might have also noticed I put the sideboard bed on the truck. Figured it would be quite useful, but as the format of these videos goes, that I do a contract per episode, this is a little bit of a shorter episode than I had originally planned, but that is the contract done. So if you've liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can always subscribe. It would be absolutely awesome if you guys could do that. See if we can get to, let's say, 320 subscribers by the end of this week. That would be outstanding. You guys have been really good at hitting that subscribe button recently, and the numbers have been just steadily climbing. So let's see if we can hit 320 by the end of the week, and that would just make my week all the better. You can also ring the bell notification, that way you get notified of all of my future uploads, and you can join me over on Discord. The link to Discord is in the video description, and we are now very, very close. We are a week away from announcing the month-long photo of the week special winner, where you have the chance to win a permanent role in Discord, as well as bragging rights and a $50 Steam gift card, which is absolutely fantastic. That is now 1 week away from the day that this video comes out, so if you haven't headed over there to join in with that, please feel free to do so and get your submissions put in, and vote to the submissions that are already there. Some fantastic screenshots and photos in there for voting upon. But with that being said, I will be back tomorrow with yet another contract. Thank you all very kindly for watching, and I'll see you all there. Bye for now.